Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, on behalf of the St. Mary's School graduating class of 2026, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight for our commencement ceremony in our beautiful church. I'd also like to thank everyone who helped make this ceremony possible, including Miss Pryor, Miss Lynn, Miss Roos, Father Steve, and so many more wonderful people who have given their time, effort, and care to our school. On the morning of August 18th, 2015, a little, blonde, curly-haired, 3-year-old boy walked through the glass doors of St. Mary's School for the very first time, clinging onto his mom's leg, confused about what was happening. He had no idea that the chapter of his life beginning that day would soon become one of the most important and impactful chapters of his life. He walked in with a backpack that was bigger than he was, surrounded by new faces, new teachers, in a school building that seemed huge. At that age, he didn't know much about where he was going or what the years ahead of him would bring. He did not know that these hallways surrounding him would one day become familiar, that those classrooms would hold some of his favorite memories, or that the people around him would become another family and would become such an important part of his life. At first, St. Mary was just the place he went to school. It was the place where he learned letters, numbers, colors, prayers, and the hardest challenge of all, how to sit still for more than 30 seconds. But slowly, year after year, St. Mary became something much more than that. It became the place where he grew up. It was where he learned how to hold a crayon, then how to write his name, then how to write paragraphs, essays, and speeches. It was where counting on fingers turned into long division, fractions, formulas, and problems that seemed impossible until a teacher explained it one more time. It was where simple lessons became life lessons, and small moments became memories that would last forever. Each year at St. Mary brought something new. There were new classrooms, new teachers, new challenges, and new responsibilities. There were years where school felt easy and exciting, and there were years when it felt hard and challenging. But through it all, St. Mary was constant. The halls stayed familiar, the faces stayed familiar, the feeling of walking into school and knowing you belong stayed familiar. That's something is special, and it's something that I do not think I even fully appreciate now. As the years went by, the school that once seemed so big started to feel smaller, not because the building changed, but because it became a home. The classrooms were no longer just rooms. They became places where we learned, laughed, struggled, and grew. The gym became more than just a place for games, practices, and recess. The cafeteria became more than just a place to eat lunch. The church became more than just a place for mass. Every part of this school became connected to a memory, and every part of this school became a home. Thankfully, the principal's office never became much of a home. There were the ordinary mornings walking into school, the laughs at lunch, the school masses, the out-of-uniform days, the inside jokes, the big moments, and even the little moments that didn't seem important at the time, but now, looking back, those little moments may have been the most important moments. Because that's the thing about growing up at a school like St. Mary, you don't realize what's happening until you're living through the memories that you wish one day you could go back to. You don't realize that the one random day in class or one normal school morning will become something you remember years later. St. Mary has given me so many of those moments and memories. It's given me friendships, it's given me teachers, it's given me a place where I was challenged, supported, corrected, encouraged, and most importantly, loved. It's given me a foundation of faith, kindness, discipline, and character that I'll carry with me beyond these walls. Of course, St. Mary has taught us reading, writing, math, science, history, and religion. But the most important lessons we learned here are not the ones that were written on a whiteboard or printed on a test. We learned how to treat others with respect. We learned how to keep going when something's hard. We learned how to be responsible. We learned how to be Christ-like. We learned how to lead and how to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. We learned that success is not just about grades, awards, or accomplishments. It's about the character. It's about the effort you give, the way you treat people, the faith you carry, and the choices you make when no one else is watching. St. Mary has helped build that foundation in us, and it's something that my class will take with us wherever we go next. Because St. Mary has become more than just a school. It's become a home, a family, a place of faith, friendship, laughter, lessons, and growth. It's became the place where I became the person I am today and who I will become tomorrow. As I look back on this journey, it's impossible not to think about all the people who have helped make the journey possible. First, I'd like to thank all of the teachers who've taught me, helped me, and influenced me throughout my years here. Each one of you has guided me with wisdom, encouragement, and most importantly, patience, because I know it takes a lot of patience to handle me. You've challenged me, corrected me when I needed it, and believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. You've not only shaped what I know, but who I am. I'd also like to thank Miss Maria. As our principal, you help lead St. Mary with faith, care, and dedication. You've been such an important piece of my life here at St. Mary. You've created a school where students are encouraged to learn, grow, and become better people. I'll miss seeing you every day in high school. Thank you for your leadership and everything you do for the school. I'd also like to thank Father Steve. Through Mass, prayer, and your guidance, you've not helped us grow only as students, but as people as faith. You remind us that our faith can be joyful, meaningful, funny, and a real part of our daily lives. Thank you for being such an important part of our St. Mary community in my journey. I'd also like to thank Miss Lynn. As the school secretary, you do so much more than people probably realize. You help keep the school running, welcome students with kindness, and are always there to help or pass out a Band-Aid. The daily conversations and laughs I share with you every day are something that I'll miss greatly. Thank you for helping St. Mary feel like a home. Next, I'd like to thank my classmates. We've grown up beside each other, learned beside each other, laughed with each other, and definitely enjoyed our teachers together too many times. Through classes, tests, sports, jokes, and the time we've spent together, we've created memories, and we've become a family that I'll always be thankful for. Some of you have been with me since pre-K, and many of you have joined along the way. You have all become some of my best friends, and I'm very excited for the years to come. I love all of you. Last but definitely not least, I'd like to thank my parents. Both of you have become incredible examples of how to live. You've supported me, encouraged me, held me accountable, and pushed me to become the best version of myself. I know I wouldn't be standing here tonight without your love and support. I love both of you so much, and I'm so thankful for everything you have done for me. I have many more people I could thank, but it was suggested to keep this speech around 5 minutes. But really, truly, St. Mary is so wonderful, and I could go on and on about all the wonderful people. Before I finish tonight, I have one piece of advice I'd like to give, and it's to the people sitting up in the balcony today. My advice is simple. Appreciate your time here. I know that some school days can feel long, and I know homework can be annoying. I know tests can feel hard, but one day, and it will come sooner than you think, you'll be at the point where we are now, realizing how quickly it all went by. So enjoy it. Appreciate your teachers. Be kind to your classmates. Take advantage of the opportunity you have and appreciate the fact that you get to go to this school. Make memories, work hard, laugh often, and do not wish the time away too quickly, because one day you'll miss it more than you think. As I prepare to leave St. Mary, I realize this is not just the end of a school year, it's the closing of a chapter that shaped me in many ways that I might not even fully understand yet, and the beginning of a new chapter. The same little boy who walked through the doors on August 18, 2015, nervous and uncertain, now stands here tonight with a grateful and love-filled heart. He's thankful for every lesson learned, every memory made, every teacher who guided him, every classmate who grew beside him, and every moment that helped shape him into the person he is today. St. Mary's has become more than just a school. It's become a home. It's become a family. It's become a place that will shape me into who I am. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, St. Mary, for 11 unforgettable years. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the people. And most importantly, thank you for being a place I will always be proud to call home. Thank you.
Get in here.